Hi guys, welcome to the Eczema channel. It's the only place that's dedicated to answering your questions about eczema. Now today's topic, we're talking about mask eczema and mask acne. It's the same principle that's causing either one. So who am I? My name's Caroline Akinyemi. I'm a mother of 4 children who all had eczema. And so I've, for many years, been researching eczema from every angle I can find, mapping the workings of what's going on inside the body so that I can free my own children. I'm not a doctor, I'll say that as a disclaimer, but I'm here just to share my research with you and the things that I found that work. Okay, so first of all, before we go any further, I just want to introduce you to a particular bad character when it comes to eczema, and that is the staphylococcal bacteria. Staphylococcal is a bacteria that lives naturally on us. It lives on our skin, it lives up our noses and in our mouths. And when it's in the right proportion and the right ratio with the other friendly bacteria, it doesn't really cause a problem. But it's if it proliferates and gets out of control, then it can cause health issues. So as a way of example, if you think of a buffet in a restaurant, if there's a nice open buffet and somebody had come in and they had picked their nose or sneezed on the food, and then that food was left there for a period of time, given the right environment, that staphylococcal bacteria is going to multiply in the food. And then at a later time, somebody will come along, eat that food, and they will have food poisoning from the staphylococcal bacteria. So what is the ideal conditions for staph to multiply? Well, staph particularly likes 37 degrees Celsius, which is about 98.6 Fahrenheit, and it likes moisture. So with the food example that I was sharing, if the food in the buffet is kept warm and not hot, then because it has the moisture from the food and it has the warm temperature, that's the perfect environment for that bacteria to multiply and grow and cause the food poisoning. Now, what's the temperature of the body? It's 37 degrees centigrade, roughly 98.6. And if you think about the environment that we have created inside these masks, our breath is very moist. It's, we breathe this moist air into the masks from our nose and our mouth, and it has all the bacteria that's coming out. And staph is not the only one. There was one study that showed we have over 700 different types of bacteria in our mouth. They're not all bad. Many of them are friendly bacteria, but we're creating this environment where we're breathing into a mask, the nice warm air, moist air, and it's held against our faces at roughly 37 degrees centigrade. So we're creating the perfect environment for these bacteria to grow, and especially staph. Now, one of the reasons why I'm singling out staph is because it has been given the nickname, as it were, as super antigen. So what that means is it's almost like a baddie in a superhero film. So it has almost like superpowers with the effect that it exerts on the immune system. So one of the reasons it does this is it releases these toxins called endotoxins, and they are highly inflammatory. They provoke an immune response that's greater than normal. And so it's given this term a super antigen effect. So it is so inflammatory that scientists found they could take staph and place it onto healthy skin that's never ever had eczema before, and the staph endotoxins would provoke an eczema type rash to come out. So are you kind of getting the idea now of what we're creating with these masks? So you have now the perfect environment for staph to multiply within this mask environment, and it's growing, and then you've got staph against your skin, and because it's the super antigen, it's causing these immune responses which are creating the rash or the acne to come out. So that's why you've got it. So what to do about it? Well, if you think of a baby, anybody who's watching this video who's ever had a baby, or if you've had a baby brother or a sister, you know you need to keep that baby clean, because babies tend to be prone to nappy rash if they're left in their diapers too long. So it's very similar, really. It's a very similar situation. You have a diaper that is collecting moisture, and holding bacteria, and it's being held at body temperature, which is the perfect temperature for that those bacteria to grow and multiply. And then that causes this inflammatory reaction in the skin and causes this rash, the nappy rash or diaper rash. So what do you do with a baby? Well, firstly, you don't leave a baby in the nappy all day. You're going to change the baby's diaper, right? And when you change the diaper, you don't just take it off and put another one on. You clean your baby, and then you normally would put on a barrier cream, which then protects the skin from all the germs that are inside that nappy. So if we take that and move that to a mask situation, you need to change your face diaper. Basically, a mask is almost like a facial diaper. Okay, some places you don't have to wear them anymore, and they've passed mandates that you don't have to wear them, but some places are still requiring people to wear them. And especially if you're having to wear it for very long periods of time, if you're going to school or college, university, or your work mandates you wearing masks, even the healthcare professionals, that they're having to wear masks all the time. So this is what's happening. You're creating almost this diaper effect, and you would not leave your baby in the diaper all day. So you don't want to leave your face in a facial diaper all day. You need to change it regularly. You need to clean it, and then you need to use something as a barrier. So what works really well is if you change your mask regularly, don't stay in the same mask for longer than an hour and a half, 2 hours, change it. But when you change it, go to the bathroom, keep some cotton wool pads with you, and clean the area around where the rash is. Just with water will be fine. And then re-moisturize the skin, but something that would work as a barrier for your face. One thing that works very well is rosehip oil. And if you can tolerate essential oils, then thyme oil is very effective, and tea tree oil is very effective against staph. So you only need 1 or 2 drips in a little bottle. You can carry a little bottle like this, your own bottle of rosehip oil. You can have olive oil in there as well, and just a couple of drips of essential oil if you can use them. And then you can moisturize this area and then put a clean mask on. And that has a couple of things. Thyme oil has also been studied and shown to be effective against viruses and other flu viruses like H1N1. So that gives you added protection and antiviral protection as well. So you can do that. And then I just want to also mention, you need to be very careful how you wash your masks. So when you go through the day, because you're going to be changing masks, have 2 bags so you don't mix them up. So you have 1 bag with your nice clean ones in, ready to change and put on, and have 1 bag with your screwed up dirty ones on, because that way you won't accidentally pick up a dirty diaper and put it on your face. Okay. Then when you get home and you're going to wash them, remember, your face is not used to wearing clothes all day. Your face is not used to laundry detergents being held against it. So the best way to clean these and to keep your skin from having any kind of contact dermatitis reaction also from the laundry soaps is not to use the laundry detergents or throw them in a 40-degree wash. A 40-degree wash is not effective anyway at removing the bacteria from these masks. The best way to wash them is to boil them in a saucepan of water. And also, if you add sodium bicarbonate, that would create a highly alkaline solution that you're boiling the masks in. One of the things that breaks down COVID is strong alkalis and strong acids. So if you have sodium bicarbonate in the water when you're boiling these, it would help to make sure there's no COVID left in them as well. So if you clean your masks and then obviously dry them, fold them up neatly and put them back into this one, and then you know which ones are your clean ones and which ones are your dirty ones, okay? So if you do this, this will be very effective at helping you to recover your skin and also helping to prevent it. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and let everybody know who has eczema. Share this around and subscribe so that you don't miss any of the other videos. And also, if you have questions on eczema, put it in the comments below, because I will be posting videos to answer your questions and sharing my knowledge and everything I've learned on the research. Okay, so see you in the next video.